your toy. I'm not your toy. I'm not your toy. I'm not your toy.
Look up, big boy.
Alright, now he's gonna sit. Look out. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're going to be reacting to Disturbed Prayer. This one was requested. Basically, every single one I do is requested. Yeah, Sound of Silence was the last one we did by Disturbed, and as everyone knows, that song is absolutely breathtakingly amazing. Very musical, very operatic, very amazing. I know that the lead singer, I can't think of his name right now, is a classically trained musician, singer, and it shows. So let's get into it. But before we do, we got to pay the bills. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, make some comments, tell your friends. Doing all these things can and will bring my content to more users, and I appreciate that. Let's answer this text message. Hopefully everything's okay. As soon as I can get logged in here. It's FedEx. Okay. All right, Disturbed Prayer. Here we go. Put these cheapo headphones on. All right, here we go. Interesting. this guy's such a good singer. I really like the song. I was concentrating. I don't know if you could tell. I was concentrating a lot on the vocals and the cinematography, or the storyline, I guess is what it was. And maybe I didn't follow it correctly, but at one point the guy's driving his car and he veers off to miss the girl and he crashes. And then there's a construction guy off to the side, I guess, who sees this. And he runs to help, I'm assuming. And as he runs away, some explosion happens. So is this chain of events an occurrence to save this construction guy from that explosion? Did he run away from the explosion, or did I completely miss that? I might have to roll it back. Matter of fact, let me just roll it back real quick just to see if I can figure this out. Because this other guy gets smashed by... He pushes a guy out of the way, and then he gets smashed by a bunch of bricks. So it's fate for one guy that gets saved, and another guy dies or something. Yeah, I just read it back, and it's not clear if it's a completely separate instance or if it's because he was running out there to check on the girl. But interesting song in the sense of it sounds to me like he was a believer in heaven, or maybe a believer in God, and that for some reason it's just he isn't feeling it. Heaven doesn't burn hot enough, so maybe he's not quite feeling the intensity that he wants to feel from a God. I hear this actually quite often. The old saying is well, can you see love and can you see emotion? And the answer is no, you can't. You can't see it, but you can feel it, and that is the indication that love is real. And that's kind of the way that people portray the God, in the sense of, yeah, you can't see him, but you know he's real because of the way you feel. Me, on the other hand, I definitely have faith, and that's because I feel him. But there's just certain things that just don't make sense to me. Maybe they do in a sense of scientifically, but if there isn't an ultimate creator, because I guess the example is this monitors and this camera that's sitting in front of me. Somebody made that. There was a factory. There was somebody that made that. All right, and then that factory didn't just happen upon itself. Somebody had to make that. And the idea behind this is the ultimate creator is that everything has a creator. I was created because maybe a stormy night some 44 years ago. Somebody made something. So the house is here, and only because the people made the house. But how did they get the materials to make the house? Somebody milled a bunch of wood. And, that was made by somebody else. And how did the tree get here? Well, somebody planted a seed. Well, how did that seed get made? Well, there was a tree before. And it goes all the way back. And there has to be, at some point, an ultimate creator. It goes back one further. Who created that initial thing? And that is, in my opinion, the only answer is some all-powerful being that always has and always will be and always was. And as a Christian, I guess that is, God. Then Jesus came and as the flesh, in the flesh, so we could see. And then when he died and came back 3 days and then left, kind of left again or whatever, the feeling that you get of God is in the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit, I'm guessing, we hear is the fact that it's just not burning in him deep enough. He's not feeling it in the instance. He's like, why is there death if there's such this all-powerful and good God? And the answer is because God gives us the opportunity to make decisions, even if those decisions are bad decisions. So if we didn't have the freedom to make those decisions, then we wouldn't be free. If he was all good and all knowing and all great, then he would be making all of our decisions for us, not giving us that opportunity to make those decisions. Everything would be grand. We wouldn't have to go get jobs. We wouldn't have to get money. We wouldn't have to do anything to make ourselves an amazing people, because everything would be taken care of for us. That's what God doesn't want. He wants us to fend for ourselves. And to me, that's the purpose of life, is to try to, do the best that you can, give when you have more to give to other people, and then, rear your children to hopefully be better people than you are. Yeah, that to me, that's the reason. If there's death, it's because somebody made a decision. Maybe it wasn't the best decision. And God gives us that freedom to make those decisions. Anyway, I guess he's not feeling that in this video, and I wonder if he is a believer, and that maybe this song was kind of written as a downward peak or a valley in his believable state. So, anybody knows any more information about this guy as far as his faith? I would love to hear it. Let me just go into real quick the how amazing this guy's voice is. I know I said it before, but here's a group that has some metal licks, you know, and I dig it. I dig the sound. I dig the music. I dig the beat and the drive of it. I love that. What I don't love, and you probably heard from yesterday or my previous videos when I did Slipknot, is I just don't like the screaming when it doesn't have any rhythm or cadence. I was trying my best to find some kind of cadence or some kind of musicness in their lyrics, and I just really couldn't. So in this case, he's so musical, an unbelievable voice, and you can just hear it whenever he sings his pure tone. But I love the dynamics between his pure tone and his rough gravel tone. I really do like it. So yeah, I would love to hear some more Disturbed music. If you want to suggest some songs by Disturbed, I would appreciate that. In the meantime, I'm glad that you made it this far. Consider subscribing, like I said before, but ways that you can show your support is through my Patreon or through Venmo. Both will be in the description, and I appreciate that. Thanks for showing up. Take care. God bless. What song should I do, Javi? What song should I do? Any ideas?
I don't know, Dad. You seem like a handsome man, though. My goodness. Growlworthily handsome.
Holla at my peeps!